Welcome to my YouTube video. Okay, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. All right, let me tell you quickly what's going to happen. We've had an 80%, 180% stock market rally. Okay, and the last 5% was the Trump rally. Okay, now this entire rally from where they started in the lows of 2008 with what they call QE1, QE2, 3, and 4, twist and 4. It was right here into 2012. Stopped it at 2012 right there. From 2012 where we are today, okay, is, again, that's all stock buybacks, manipulation of stocks. 125 billion every quarter buying stocks back. There is nothing underneath this to hold it up. There is no foundation. It's all air. There's no earnings. There's no growth. There's no wage growth. Nothing to hold this up. So they're going to keep propping it up with 0% money. I think when they raise rates here in December, I think we're going to get a 10% pullback. Okay, like that. I think we'll get a 10% pullback. Okay, and on that pullback, we want to be able to find all the stocks that we can that didn't pull back. For example, we're seeing right now, if you take all the stocks, metal stocks, and you'll see all the stocks are going down except for copper. Copper's going up. So the dollar's going up and copper's going up. That's incredible. The more the dollar continues to go up, okay, the more the 10-year yield on the Treasury bill, 10 years, the more the yield's going up and the more the bond price is falling, which is killing people invested in bonds are getting screwed so bad. But as long as that yield goes up, we're going to continue to get activity from Europe over here. They're going to continue to take their money, take their euro, change it into U.S. currency, okay, and they're going to come over here and they're going to put it in the stock market, okay? That's what they're doing. All right, so that yield is telling Europe that we have a great economy for the next 6 months to a year, and that you should come over here and buy stocks. But there's a big problem with that, okay? Remember, the stocks are all through manipulation, all right? The problem is when you have the yield going up, and the yield is always right. They call it smart money, okay, because it's always right. But here's the big problem. Until there is an interference in which they manipulate. When you have quantitative easing and bond buying and buying stocks to push the market up, that sends a false signal that the economy is going to be good for the next 6 months to 12 months. It's a false signal. So that's why I think we're going to pull back, wipe out the Trump rally, okay, and then continue to go down. So I'd be very, very careful here, all right? Right now, we're still buying stocks very, very cautiously, okay, because again, the dollar, the yield interest rates that are going up and the bonds going down are sending a fake signal of 6 to 12 months we're going to be a fantastic economy. Trump has a lot of great ideas, fiscal responsibility. He's going to be cutting taxes. He's going to be doing all this road construction. He's going to do a lot of great things that are inflationary. The problem, every time inflation starts going up, you have inflation going up like this, okay, the problem is you got to keep raising rates. And when you keep raising rates to calm down the inflation, every quarter point is $177 billion that's added to our already $233 billion. Now, the problem for Trump on that, okay, is that he's got to, as the inflation goes up with his programs, they're going to keep after raising rates, but he's got to grow the economy. Let's say this is the economy here. He's got to grow the economy much faster than inflation. Okay, that's what he has to do. He's got to grow it much faster than inflation. If he can't do that, then we're going to have a big collapse in the market. So right now, I think we're going to have a pullback maybe after January, okay, after it gets sworn in. Then we have or it could be before then. We could wipe that rally out, the 4 or 5% rally we had. And then the real signal we're going to be looking for is for when the market goes back up, stops, and we get what we call a lower high. Once we get a lower high, that's a sell signal right there. Okay, that's the sell signal. So bottom line, the Trump rally right between here and here was all a fallacy. It's all a fantasy. All his programs are not in place yet. Now, yes, the stock market's looking forward, but it takes 18 months for any interest rate or any program to kick in that shows up. In the meantime, inflation right here, inflation is going to keep going up. And they're going to have to keep on raising rates right here. They're going to keep raising rates. But every time they raise a rate a quarter point, it's adding another 177 billion. So you see what his problem is? He's got to fight here. He's got to grow the economy faster than inflation. Can he do it? I think he can. But but here's the problem. We still got to clean out everything back here. See, I still think we can come all the way back down to here. Yes, I do. I really think we could come all the way back down, right down to this area right in here. This was 2008, okay, and this was about the first 6 months of 2008. We can come all the way back down here. So we got a lot to watch right now, okay? All right, I want everybody to have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and thank you for participating and visiting Phil's Gang.